Golden rays across the room, coffee steam and silent tunes. You smile like the sky is new, and time forgets to move. We never needed perfect words, just a glance and hearts were heard. The world outside could fade to gray, but in this light we'd always stay. Curtains swaying with the breeze, moments folding into peace, laughter dancing through the air, as if love had always lived there. Even if the sun begins to fall, I remember this, I remember it all. Wrapped in afternoon light, your hand finding mine just right. No need to speak, I hear you clear, every second drawing you near. Soft and slow like jazz we play, melting hours drift away. If this is a dream, I'll never wake. If this is love, it's mine to take. There's a warmth in your goodbye, like a gentle lullaby. You said I'll be back soon, you know, but even shadows long to go. Empty cups and fading glow, still your echo doesn't go. This quiet knows your name so well, a secret only time can tell. If tomorrow brings a cloudy sky, I'll still hold the sun you left behind. Wrapped in afternoon light, still feels like your arms tonight. I close my eyes and there you are. No need to chase a falling star. Memories in amber hue all return when I think of you. If this is a dream, don't let it break. If this is love, I won't forsake. Seasons change and cities fade, but nothing takes the light we made. In every breeze I feel it near, the melody of you is clear. Wrapped in afternoon light, you and I in soft twilight. The world can rush but we remain in timeless love beyond the rain. No beginning, no goodbye, only sun across the sky. If this is a dream, just let me stay. If this is love, I'm wrapped in it each day. The leaves are still, the coffee cold, but echoes drift with stories told. I hear your laugh from yesterday, though you're already far away. A sparrow lands, the breeze begins, as if to bring your words again. Soft murmurs dance around my tea, like you're still sitting close to me. I reach into the silence slow and find a voice I used to know. Your voice on the terrace stays like sunlight that refuses to fade through shadows and empty chairs. Your whispers still fill the air, even though you're not around. In the stillness, there's your sound. It lingers like a love perfume, a quiet hum inside this room. Rose in a summer glass, laughed as time began to pass. Your fingers drew a cloud in there, and I believed you'd always care. Sidewalks glowing after rain, your voice like sugar in my brain. That moment fizzed and flew so high, too sweet, too fast to question why. Underneath that minty sky, we made a vow with hearts so shy. A promise in soda blue, sparkling and too good to be true. Like fireworks that fade too soon, still shining underneath the moon. You held my hand, we didn't speak, just smiles and cheeks a little pink. We swore we'd meet again someday, but so the dreams just drift away. Ticket stubs and no receipts echo back those heartbeat beats. I sip alone and watch the fizz of what once was and what still is. Words dissolve just like the foam, but memories still call me home. A promise in soda blue, still dancing in the afternoon. I see you laugh in every light, a sparkle fading out of sight. No lies were told, no hearts betrayed, just innocence that couldn't stay. We loved like waves, we left no trace, but I still taste that soda grace. Every summer breeze reminds, soda bottles in your eyes. Though we were young, we meant it then. Some dreams don't need an end. A promise in soda blue, as fleeting as the skies we knew, but in my heart it bubbles on, a melody that isn't gone. Even if you've gone your way, I'll smile for what we had that day. Our love was bright but never stayed, a soda blue that softly fades. Footsteps on the silky sand, notes unfolding in my hand. The tide plays chords I used to hear, each wave a whisper drawing near. A grand piano by the shore played songs we don't sing anymore, but in the hush of sky and sea, the melody still follows me. Seagulls fly where dreams remain, and I replay your sweet refrain. The piano walks the sea with every tide it calls to me, a song without a single word, just feelings that were left unheard. I trace the rhythm in the foam and find a memory of home, a love that drifted far from shore but plays in me forevermore. He's like shells and shades of white, scattered softly in the light. I press one and it plays your name, so tender yet it sounds the same. Salted breeze, a sunlit key, unlocks what once you said to me. The piano walks the sea, it echoes love so endlessly. Though you're not here, your song remains. It rises up and falls like rain. I hold the silence like a line, still waiting for your note and mine. The chords we wrote, the sounds we knew, still bloom in ocean shades of blue. I close my eyes, the waves begin to play the place where we had been. The sea remembers note by note, a ballad only hearts can quote. The piano walks the sea, its harmony still speaks to me. No need to chase the notes we missed, they're floating in the ocean mist. And if I ever lose my way, I'll follow what the tides still play. Your love was music, wild and free, a piano walking with the sea. The crosswalk blinks its gentle light, same cafe on the left and right. But in the rhythm of my pace, I almost see a shadowed face. That scarf you wore last winter day, the echoes never fade away. The air still hums your favorite tune, as if you'll turn the corner soon. Some memories won't say goodbye, they bloom each time I pass them by. Just around the corner there, I feel your presence in the air. Your laughter lives in passing cars, your warmth still hides in corner bars. Though time has drawn its quiet line, you walk these streets inside my mind. If love has somewhere it still goes, it's where this gentle feeling flows. A dog that waits where we once stood, the bakery still smells like good. I'm walking slow, I'm looking down, still hoping you're somewhere in town. The seasons change, but not this street, where memories and real life meet. Just around the corner now, I hear your name, I don't know how. The breeze will black with old refrains, and all my doubts begin to wane. You may have gone, but not so far. You live in how familiar things are. the wooden floor. Shadows stretch and nothing more. The ticking clock becomes my brush, and time itself forgets to rush. Window open, stars drifting, framing all that might have been. I sketch your smile in shades of blue. The night knows how to draw the truth. Midnight speaks in silent hues, and every shade reminds of you. On my midnight canvas white, I draw the love I had to hide. A softer world in charcoal tones, where I am yours and not alone. Each whisper blends into the air, with strokes of longing everywhere. Though you're not here, I feel you still. My heart obeys your quiet will. Empty mugs and scattered notes, the scent of you in soft and coats. I paint the things we left unsaid in colors only silence bled. The moon becomes my only light and helps me finish dreams tonight. On my midnight canvas bare, you live in every corner there. Your voice becomes a brush so fine that blurs the line of what was mine. Our memories don't fade with time. They dry like ink, like softened rhyme. I trace the past with love so true, until the sky turns morning blue. Maybe love's not meant to stay, but drawn in night it won't decay. Some hearts don't need to speak at all, to echo in a silent hole. On my midnight canvas, dear, you're still the one who lingers here. No frame can hold, no clock can bind the art you left inside my mind. Though day may come and pull me through, tonight I'm still in love with you. And when the stars begin to fade, your shadow softly walks away. Low-lit room, a jazz refrain. Ice melts slow like falling rain. You don't say it, but I see a silence growing over me. The ember swirls within my dream, reflects the thoughts we didn't speak. Our eyes meet just beyond the rim. The world around begins to dim. One more sip, one more delay, before before we let the night betray. Goodbye through the glass we hold, in between the warm and cold. You smile like nothing's torn, but your gaze feels far and worn. No final words, no bitter tone, just the knowing we've outgrown. Two shadows in a smoky haze, loving past our better days. The ice now cracks and so do we. No one fights, no one flees. We toast to times we won't repeat, and part in rhythm, calm, discreet. Your reflection starts to fade, like music softly left unplayed. Goodbye through the glass we share, still pretending not to care. The warmth we had is cool to still, yet lingers like a phantom thrill. We were lovers, we were kind, but time rewrote what we designed. And in this drink I understand, you're letting go without a hand. If love had one last place to be, it lived right here between you and me. Not in words or loud goodbyes, but silent tears we won't let rise. Goodbye through the glass tonight, with nothing wrong and nothing right. We finish slow like dust descends, no hatred, just a quiet end. So here's to love that softly dies, no promises, no alibis, just two hearts that gently pass, saying goodbye through the glass. Steam curls from a porcelain cup, curtains sway, the sky is up. No one speaks, the room is wide, but I still feel you by my side. You left your book upon the chair, its dog-eared page still resting there. I read your name in morning light, soft and warm but out of sight. Some goodbyes are not so loud, they simply drift into a cloud. Milk tea and silence, calm and true, still taste the trace of love in you. No storms remain, no bitter air, just gentle ghosts that hover there. The world goes on with quiet grace. I sip the warmth you used to chase, and though you've left, I'm not alone. The stillness makes your presence known. The radio plays something sweet, a song you hummed while half asleep. It floats like sugar in the steam, awakening a distant dream. I breathe it in, that tender tone, and smile to find I'm on my own. Milk tea and silence by the rain, a moment soft, a trace of pain, not sorrow, no, just memory. A loved one served so quietly. Your laughter lingers in the air, no longer loud, but always there cups of tea. No need to grieve, no need to hold some stories deep, then simply fold. Milk tea and silence here and now, no questions left to ask of how the sun comes in through window panes. It soothes the edges of all pain. If love must end, then let it be as soft as this simplicity. You gave me calm and that remains in milk tea's warmth in silent rain. Sunlight traced along my hair as if it knew you'd soon be there. A gentle breeze, a soft caress revealed the feelings I'd suppress. Your voice arrived before your face, and echoes dancing in a place. The world around began to blur, and I forgot who I once were. One loose thread, a quiet start, the wind unwinds a silent heart. When the wind untied my ribbon, all my secrets left unhidden. You saw the me I tried to keep beneath the smile and silent sleep. No need for words, you gently knew the part of me that turned to you. And in that breeze so soft, so true, my heart came open just for you. The ribbon fell like whispered grace between us in that open space. You picked it up with eyes so kind, as if it had a heart to find. We said nothing, just a glance, but every moment held romance. Oh. When the wind untied my ribbon, all the quiet turned to rhythm. You didn't ask, you didn't press, but saw through all my carefulness. And in your gaze I learned to stay. Ooh, to let my mask be blown away. Love began not loud or fast, but in that breeze, too true to last. Some love begins with gentle signs, not grand but laced in Credits roll, the lights stay dim. You brush your coat, I look at him. Our footsteps echo in the hall, so close yet barely there at all. The scene we watch still haunts the air. A final kiss, a silent stare. I want to speak, but words betray what glimmers soft and fades away. Outside, the world resumes its pace, but in my chest your shadow stays. After the cinema under the moon, I almost said it, almost too soon. Your smile was quiet, your hands were still, but I felt something I couldn't kill. Like actors caught between each take, we walked a line we couldn't break. And though the night was barely through, I left with more than I meant to. The city glows in shades of gray, your voice was miles a breath away. We talked of plots and scenes and lines, but not the way your hand met mine. I laughed too light, I spoke too fast, afraid this feeling wouldn't last. After the cinema, lost in the breeze, I wanted time to simply freeze. You looked ahead, but I looked back, and feelings forming in the cracks, like paper hearts in cafe light. We fluttered gently out of sight, and though the film had reached its end, my heart was writing one again. Some stories bloom beyond the screen, and glances barely caught between. And though we left the seats behind, the reel kept playing in my mind. After the cinema, quiet and slow, you didn't ask, you didn't know. But if you turned and looked my way, I might have found the words to say. Instead we parted like a scene, unwritten but forever seen. And though we didn't share a kiss, I still remember all of this. Waves brush soft beneath our feet, salt and silence bittersweet. You reach for me with ocean eyes and whisper truths beneath the sky. A pinky raised, a secret fell. You didn't say forever, but how it felt like more than simple play as summer skies began to gray. Tide pulled close, then pulled away, but I held on to what you'd say. In marine blue, we locked our hands, two shadows drawn in seaside sand. No promise made to last a life, but still it cut like morning light. You smile like you already knew that nothing stays the same and true. Yet in that vow so soft, so new, I gave my heart to only you. See glass hidden in your palm, like every word you dropped so calm. You said don't wait, but held us pretending it's still bright. Footsteps vanish with the foam, but something stayed and called me home. In marine blue we swore in hush, no fanfare, only ocean's hush. A pinky twist, a fading sun, the kind of love you never outrun. I watched you leave but didn't cry. The sea had taken back the sky, still in that hue I thought was true. You stayed within the shades of blue. Not every vow is meant to last. Some only shine when held in past. But even now I feel the sting of promises the tide might bring. In marine blue the memory lies, like whispers underneath goodbyes. That pinky promise, shy and small, was somehow deeper than them all. And when I see the ocean wide, I feel your hand still locked in mine. The waves may shift and summers part, you signed your name upon my heart. Leaves have turned and skies grown wide. Scarves replace the breeze outside. Yet in my chest, the air is sweet, with cherry blossoms at my feet. The cafes play a colder tune, but I still hear our April noon. When you said less and meant much more, and love felt lighter than before. Though time has marched in colors deep, there's one soft place I always keep. Only my heart is still in spring, where you and I meant everything. The petals fell, but I remain, a photograph that won't explain. You moved on with changing skies, but I still bloom where that love lies. Seasons pass and new winds sing, but only my heart is still in spring. Your name no longer stirs my days, yet echoes hum in subtle ways. A laugh, a song, a sudden breeze can bring me back with quiet ease. Even when I feel just fine, when memory reclaims the time. Only my heart is still in spring, no frost can melt the warmth you bring. Though everything around has changed, this little part is not as strange. I dress for fall, I smile in snow, but deep within I always know the truest part of me still clings to when we danced beneath the spring. Perhaps we love to breathe too bright, a single bloom, a flash of light. But some goodbyes don't ever fade, they stay where quiet dreams are made. Only my heart is still in spring, like birds that never fold their wing. I carry on, I live, I grow, yet back to you I always go. And though we've long since said goodbye, you're in the breeze, the flashing sky. The world has changed on every clock stands in amber light. I pass it by most every night. Too many drafts I've never sent, still holding words I never meant. You linger in the paper creaks, in ink that fades but gently speaks. The sky begins to blur and blend with all the things I didn't send. Evening hums a softer tune, and I begin to write to you. Twilight carries my letter away on breezes tinged in silver gray. No stamps, no names, no place to go, but still the words begin to flow. How have you been? I try to ask, but true, the words too familiar mask. So I just write and let it be a letter lost to memory. The cafe lights are warm and still. I sit alone beside the sill and wonder if you'd recognize your name beneath these cloudy skies. I fold the page and with a sigh release what used to make me cry. Twilight carries my letter slow to where forgotten feelings go. It won't arrive, it won't return, just fades where quiet longings burn. No need to send, no need to keep. Some loves are simply meant to sleep, and yet this dusk feels oddly true, like you just passed beyond the view. I never said the words out loud, but they remain my lost, just bowed. And in this hour, soft and white, I write the part of me that hides. Twilight carries my letter home, no destination, just a soul, a gentle note on fading light that only whispers in the night. So if you feel a breeze today that lingers when it should have swayed, it might be something once from me, a twilight letter on the sea. No plans, no map, just morning sun. A soft goodbye to everyone. I grab my hat, you take my hand. We leave no note, no perfect plan. The breeze decides the road we choose. The sea or woods we never lose. With music playing low and light, we chase the sky until it's night. I don't need diamonds, don't need gold, just warm cement beneath my soul. Let's go in sandals, light and free. No heavy bags, just you and me. We'll stop for snacks and laugh too loud. We'll dance beneath the passing cloud. Your eyes, the map I wanna trust. No destination, just the us. Even if we don't go far, it's always love wherever we are. Your shoulder leans into my smile, the kind that makes the trip worthwhile. We take a road no one has named and find a peace we can't explain. clocks and all that's mine. With you I never feel too late. Our journey always finds its gate. No need for cars or silver lines, just two bare hearts and tangled minds. We'll ride a tale that doesn't slow. So come with me in sandals, let's go. I win the key with quiet care. The melody hangs in the air. A fragile tune we used to share, still playing like you're always there. Oh. The notes recall a winter night, your breath a cloud in softened light. We danced so slow we didn't speak, and time stood still from cheek to cheek. I try to move, but music holds what's gone, what's warm, what never falls. The music box remembers you in every note, in every hue. It sings of things we never said, of love that lingers in my head. Though you've long since walked away, its gentle sound still makes me stay. I close my eyes and turn the key, and you're still there inside of me. Your picture rests behind the glass. Time didn't break, it didn't pass. But in this room of silent days, the song repeats in faded haze. I smile, pretend I've moved along, but echoes prove me always wrong. The music box knows every tear, each whispered wish you didn't hear. The way you paused, the way you smiled, like I was always just a child. Now every chord is bittersweet, a loop of love I can't delete. No one else can hear this plea, but in its sound, you're close to me. If songs could hold what hearts can't keep, then this one plays what I still weep. It doesn't fade, it doesn't flee, just turns and plays what used to be. The music box, so small, so true, still plays the ghost I made of you. And though you never turn around, you're always in that looping sound. So when I'm lost or feel unsure, I'll win the key and time is pure. The world may change, but endlessly, the music box remembers me. We never gave this thing a name, just glances caught in window frame. You'd smile, I'd look the other way, but somehow always chose to stay. We never said the word out loud, but walked together through the crowd. The space between us soft and wide, enough to hold what we would hide. And though the lines were never drawn, I still recall where you belong. was left in morning sand. It disappeared, but not unplanned. We danced around the words unsaid, still tangled in the things we fled. A ghost we dared not touch or see, but it was real, at least to me. I found your book the other day. The note you left had slipped away, but on the page you once had read, a flower pressed in quiet red. And there I traced what used to be a love unfinished silently. The outline of love lingers still, like twilight resting on a hill. It's not a story that we told, but something warm and shy and bold. A breath, a glance, a brush of sleeve, a reason why I still believe. Not every love needs shape or name to leave behind a gentle flame. Some hearts are maps we never chart, but feel the edges in the dark. And even if the lines erase, we carry love in hidden place. The outline of love, soft and clear, remains in things you leave not here. The way you'd stand, the way you'd sigh, the shade of dusk in your goodbye. Though we let go before the start, you drew your name upon my heart. And now I live between each line, where once your hand was close to mine. Raindrops tapping on the sill, echo soft, the world grows still. Your laughter once lived in this sound, now silence is where it's found. Umbrellas bloom like quiet art, but no one's holding mine or heart. I hum the song we used to know, it lingers sweet, then lets me go. Each drop a chord we used to play, now washed in gray and swept away. The raindrop chord is playing slow, a tune